I might be the shittiest thing in the world. So fucking like the pure one. Right, 3, 2, 1. And we're fucking live!
We're live!
Live from a different space. We're not in a living room today.
We are living in this room though.
Well, hello.
Hello.
As you can probably already tell, I did up my living room to look at more like a studio.
It was a lot of work and effort, but we made it happen.
We managed to do it in about 45 minutes today.
Yep.
Ripped everything out, built this infinity wall, it's called. Yeah, it did. We went fucking all out.
Your boy's a pro.
Not really. So, we have been graciously accepted into a wonderful space where we are trying to do this.
We have.
Right, so we're in a place called Scope Spaces. If you have your phone out right now, because you're probably listening to this on your phone, if you have your phone out right now, what I want you to do is come out of the app that you're on, go onto Instagram, search Scope Spaces, and follow the shit out of them, and then send it to all of your friends. Because they have been so nice letting us set up in here, two fucking idiots who don't know what they're doing, in this, like, beautiful, beautiful space.
It's stunning. It's stunning. We don't really know what we're doing.
No.
It feels a little out of my comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because it's loud.
It is loud.
You might not be able to hear how loud it is, but you might.
Well,
but my God.
If I'm like in any way good at audio things, which I don't think I am particularly, like you probably are going to hear some echoing and shit. But you know what? You could just deal with it because you're here for us. You're not here for the echo.
The echo's just more of us, so
that's true. You're
getting pretty good. You're getting twice the amount of us for the same amount of money,
which is zilch.
Zilcho.
Zero. Nada. Anyway, this is Dead End Friends, brought to you by Scope Spaces, with the podcast with two dudes who don't know anything, but we talk about everything. I am your gracious and one and only host, Craig Jemison.
And I am Gary Gordon, who's just here, apparently.
Oh, right. Well, I know. I'm feeling it kind of weird, like settling.
Yeah, it's like taking the first dump in a hotel room. You know? Hotels are great. You always feel comfortable, but you're just like, something's no right.
It's not my toilet. The toilet seat isn't moving. Like, our toilet seat always moves.
Yeah.
I've just not put it in properly.
Our toilet seat moves a lot, and also I have to climb on it to put the towels away, because I'm too small to reach the shelf. So every time I'm on it, it's just like, welcome to X Games. It's so shite.
But yeah, that's quite a nice analogy. We're just, settling in, taking our trousers down, making sure that we can reach the toilet paper.
I've come on everything. I've come on absolutely everything. This was black when we got in.
Sending a fucking Jackson Pollock in here. That's fucking so gross.
It's very gross. But here we are. Mm-hmm. It's another day in this week. I feel like this week's been long.
Yeah. It hasn't.
Did I see you this week?
Saw you on Sunday. So yeah, technically this week. It's been in the last 7 days. Is that
technically in the week though?
It's in the last 7 days. 7 days of the
week. Your weeks
it's only
go
been 5 days, you fucking
Do your
asshole.
weeks go Sunday to Sunday?
No, but my weeks definitely go Sunday to Friday, because it's still within a week, you asshole.
I think that's wrong.
How is that wrong?
Calendars, bro.
No, listen. You said, have I saw you this week? Count back 7 days. What day are you on?
That was last week.
No, it was 6 days ago. Or 5 days ago. I can't count now.
Yeah, but this is this week.
Are you really doing this to me right now?
I'm doing it to you. This is a new week. Where does Sunday fall within the week?
I don't know.
The weekend.
But you went to a Catholic school.
Right?
So it's like, 7th day is a Sunday. Sunday to me is just another fucking day.
7th day is Sunday to everyone.
Is it though?
Yes.
Nah, some people would say Sunday is the first day.
Shut up, man.
I'm telling you, man. I'm pretty sure the calendar on my phone, because I have a shared calendar with Emma, I'm pretty sure Saturday is the last day on the line. And then Sunday is the first day.
Okay. So let me look.
How about you fucking suck it? Are you actually going to Google, like, what is the last day of the week? You know it's going to say
going to
Sunday.
Google it? No, I'm going to the fucking calendar. Are you mental?
Wait, do you have shared calendars on, like, regular calendar?
No, so I'm on the iPhone one, but I do have a shared calendar. I'll get that up in a second to prove you wrong. So this starts Monday to Sunday.
Right.
The week.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that's how the week works, Monday to Sunday.
According to Apple.
Okay, let's go on to my shared app. Calendar. Monday to Sunday.
Oh, get fucked.
You've just downloaded the fucking most dyslexic calendar app of all time. It's spelled calendar, but like the place in Scotland.
It's calendar with a K.
Calendar.
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 That's actually something like, this is me talking any shit about where I work, because I actually really like where I work. But they use K in a lot of things where it should be a C, because it's called like the K is in the name of the company. So at random points they'll just use a K. So like, this is going to be really, really boring. But like, you know how I have to do like programming language and shit?
Uh-huh.
So we have like tables within our programs that holds data.
Uh-huh.
And some of them are called custom, because they're custom tables.
Don't do it.
Starts with a K.
Oh.
See, having to try and explain that to the new people coming in, when I'm like, oh, you need to create a custom table, and then they try and create that table called custom, like a regular person would spell. And I'm like, oh, by the way, it starts with a K.
You gotta sit them down and be like, you know everything you know about words.
Throw it out the fucking window, man.
But not for every word. Just for some of the words that relate to us. I used to be in a hip-hop band called Concept. It was spelled with a K.
Where was the K, though?
At the beginning.
At the start.
But there was an S in there instead of a C.
What?
It was spelled so wrong. Konsept.
What
Concept.
did you do in said hip-hop group?
I played guitar and sang a little bit.
You sang a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you
We did
record anything?
Say again?
Did you record anything?
We did somewhere. I'll need to try and find them.
Oh, you need to find it.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, I didn't know that.
Yeah. God, it was like
Please, you need to go and dig that
fucking
shit out.
13 years ago. It's when I was in college. It was a college band, but they made us record. But we were doing a sound production course,
Yeah.
so obviously it was quite good.
Yeah.
We recorded 2 originals, and then we played 1 show
Oh, wow.
in the ABC2.
Yo.
It was cool.
I don't think I ever actually went to the ABC too.
I've been there a few times.
I can't picture it in my head. Sorry. Continue
The
on.
set list consisted of our 2 originals and then 2 covers. We played 4 songs.
Nice. What were the covers?
The covers were Killing in the Name of,
Nice.
but the words were changed to Maulin' in the Name of, and like all of the rap part was like different, obviously.
Right.
And then I just screamed, "Fuck you, you won't do what you tell me," at the end,
Nice.
naturally.
Nice.
And then we did a cover of Drive by Incubus. But the verses were obviously us.
What a tune.
The 2 boys rapping.
Yeah.
And then me singing the chorus. But the actual chorus of Drive.
I'll be there.
The music video for that is amazing.
It's so good. Is that the one where he's like drawing himself?
Drawing himself, yeah.
That's fire.
Brandon Boyd is so handsome.
Yeah, it's very handsome.
It's
Holy
nuts.
fuck you.
He's got like a little bit grey now, and he still looks fucking.
That's the thing, man. Like, there's so many people that grow or age so gracefully. They
Do
just
you know
look so
who
much
is
better.
looking fucking fine?
Hit me.
Chris Pine. So I went to see that Don't Worry Darling film when we were in Manchester because we had some time to kill. So we went to the pictures, and in that he had like long blonde hair and he looked amazing. He played this really, really creepy character, but because he was so handsome, it worked even better.
Like so
you
much
know?
better. Yeah.
But then since then, so his hair was like a long blonde, looked extremely fuckable.
Yeah.
But since then, he has had a haircut,
Mhm.
and his hair has come through grey.
Oh damn.
And he's got like a wee, like shitty looking goatee, which is also grey, but he looks great.
Yeah, dude. It was like we went to see Legs on Fire
Oh my god.
in Barrowlands a couple
Oh
of
my
weeks ago.
god.
All of them look incredible.
They look so shitty, but they look fucking amazing because they're just like rolling with it, you know,
Yeah.
like Dallas Green. Like
He is no longer green.
he
He's
used to
Dallas
be. It's like Lord of the Rings. Like he's not Gandalf the Grey. He's Dallas the Grey now. Dallas the Green to get Dallas the Grey. That's really hard because I keep going to say Gandalf.
It can still be City in colour.
Yeah, he can
Well,
still
it
be.
could be City in binary or whatever because technically
Shade.
it's not really a colour. Yeah,
Shade.
City in Shade.
City in Shade.
That's a much better name.
Yeah, City in the Shades. We'll ad-lib that later on. But, you know, like back in the day, he was super fucking handsome.
Mhm.
Like, he was like the young heartthrob, I think, of the band.
Yeah, like the clean one.
Yeah, clean shaven, did his thing. Then he went away, did City in Colour, and like decided he was just going to wear like nice denims and that.
Yeah.
Grew out a bit of a beard, wore shitty hats for a little while. And now he is like wearing tie-dye. He's grown his hair a little bit. He sometimes wears like a little shitty denim cap.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man, you look so good.
It looks so good. And it's like fucking Georgie, the front man's like growing his hair out long.
He looks like you. Like sometimes there's like
Thanks, man.
sometimes there's like photos of them playing live and he's wearing like dungarees and I'm just like, oh, that's Craig. That's Craig.
Every time I see it, I'm like, I really want those dungarees. See, because it's like the tan ones he wears.
Yeah.
Every time I see them, I'm like, I
You'd
can
look
rock that.
really fucking good in them.
Thanks, man.
I think you would. You should get some.
Okay.
And then the other one is Wade McNeil. Wade McNeil, on paper, if you told me everything that man was wearing, I'd go, oh, fuck off. Stop it. And then you see him wear it and you're like, oh,
Yeah, like he.
okay.
The best way to describe the way he came out is he looked like Bam Margera in 2003.
Yeah.
But he
looked like Bam Margera in
So
2003, but with 2022 Bam Margera inside of him. You know? I'm not being shitty. Like, I'm not like body shaming anyone.
Nah, Wade's a big guy.
I got no right. But like, you know, Bam Margera got big.
Yeah.
So if he was inside of himself.
Please continue.
You know, he looks stretched out. He looks stretched out. Aye.
Oh,
But anyway, he looked fucking amazing, and then he
So
started
good.
playing a fucking flying V.
yeah, see, as soon as he pulled that fucking bad boy out, I was like, he's about to play Bullet for My Valentine. I got so fucking stoked. That gig was incredible.
How did we get onto this?
I don't know. We're talking about people grown old.
Oh, yes. And that band have grown old, because they aren't. They're going to be a band for 20 odd years. What's his face? Rat beard.
Mm-hmm.
Drummer.
Hasn't aged.
He hasn't aged,
He
and
hasn't
where did he come from? Like, he just like doesn't look right in the band. But then you like, if there was anyone else, I'd be like, who's that guy?
Who the fuck is this? He
Yeah.
puts other drummers to shame.
He does. What I love about watching him is like you can see how much of like Sammy plays drums in him. You know,
yeah,
like
you can tell that Sammy Boy has like emulated them a lot in his like playing style.
I mean,
and
even
stuff.
when we played live, like every now and then he just throw in like the Northern Phil.
So he did. Oh my god, I never noticed that. In
Yeah,
winter?
he would. Yeah, he would.
Oh,
He
Sam,
would just like
fuck
throw it
you,
in.
dude.
I know. It was always my favorite thing because like most of the time I'd look at Sam during that song
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was never good with timing. So like I would just like Sam would always give me a nod. I don't know if anyone else knew this,
No.
but Sam would give me a nod about when he was about to do stuff.
Was this
So-
like an unwritten thing?
yeah, I never spoke to him about it.
Sam just
Because the
comes
thing
in
that always
clutch.
threw me off was that obviously the intro for that song was so fucking long.
Yeah.
I was just like, I've stopped counting. Like, I have no idea when I'm meant to come in. I look at Sam, which is one of the main reasons why I like to start the set would be Sideways. so I could like make it like look at Sam and make it look dramatic.
Right. Oh yeah.
But it was just me like looking for a cue. I like
Not
it just to
normally
like, give me a nod and then go,
Yeah.
and that's when I'd come in.
You know where you're
Like,
going.
I knew exactly where I was
That's
coming
so
in every
fire.
time. So every time I'd like look round at him when he did that, he'd all go.
But he is a proper actual like professional musician. Like
Oh,
he
aye.
knows how to keep. But that was the thing. Like Sam was the reason that we were tight as a band because
Yes.
Sam was an actual robot on the drums. Like he
Yeah.
couldn't play out of time. He couldn't play a wrong beat, and that was the only reason why we ever like.
And if he ever did, we would never have known.
Yeah, he would have covered it up, or we just would have never recovered. It would have just been the end of the song because
Like,
we'd all be
oh.
fucking lost.
Well, that's that then. I think that happened one time actually.
Oh really?
Do you remember we played a show in audio that we definitely shouldn't have played because it was all like actual hardcore bands,
Right.
and there was no one there, and we played.
Fuck, is this when we played Broken?
Aye,
I remember. Oh yeah.
and like he was so upset about it, and I was like, "Shit happens. Like it is A-okay.
Nobody noticed.
Let's start that again." So we did.
And then I don't think we like ever played it again.
Nah, we played that a couple of times.
I really fucking like that song.
It was good.
I really like that song. But going to see Alex on Fire in the Paralands on, when was that? Was it Monday?
Yeah, Monday, the beginning of the week.
That, I thought Sunday was the fucking beginning of the week.
No, Sunday's the end. It's literally in the weekend.
Okay.
With this fucking guy.
So, wow, I've actually lost my train of thought. You made me so fucking mad.
Alex on Fire, Monday.
I know, but
The
where
beginning
was I,
of the week.
Where was I fucking going?
I'm not your dad. I don't fucking know.
Fucking piece of shit. It was very good, right? It was very good, right? But the thing that blew my tits off the most was I can't actually remember when it was that I saw them. So I saw them when they played in Brixton when they stopped being a band. So when would that have been?
Like 2000 and...
Like 12 or
12,
11?
I want
maybe?
to say, aye.
So like 10 years ago. And they played better on Monday night than they did then.
I think as well, like, I was saying to someone about the set and how short it was, but it wasn't that short, like...
Mhm.
But for a headline set, maybe it was. For a band that have as much material as they have.
Yeah.
But I think the whole thing with them before was they burnt themselves out.
Yeah.
I don't know, they just want to have fun. They're like,
Yeah.
let's keep this, like, sweet.
I kind of get that, but especially like as we were just saying, they are now also older.
Yeah.
Like you can't keep that up as you get older.
No, you
know what
absolutely can't.
Unless you are fucking Bruce Springsteen, who can play for like 3 hours. Like nobody else can really do that.
Yeah, that man's a fucking robot.
Yeah, it's insane.
Nuts.
I'll
I'm
just
also
be-
going to apologise for the fact that you can definitely just see my gooch the entire time I'm sat here.
Yeah, there's no hiding it in here.
There is
it's
not.
so bright in this room. It's like every time we record at like one of our houses, it's usually like dark and dingy.
Dark,
I've got fucking candles going and shit. Right. So I was like, you know how, right. If you haven't seen it on our Instagram, something went wrong with like all of the fucking video episodes in the past fucking, I think I've lost like 15 episodes or something, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, I counted through. It was like 13.
So everything from
Aye.
the Denver airport series has just like vanished or didn't work or something. So I don't have any of the original files to fix it. So basically there is a gap where you can go, if you decide to go back to the beginning and watch them all, listen to them all, there will be a gap between episode like fucking 63 and 79. But when I was doing the last episode, fuck, I've completely lost my train of thought again. What the fuck were we just talking about?
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I went off on a fucking tangent.
What were we talking about?
Oh, that's what it was. So I had candles lit when we did it last time,
Yeah.
and the camera is like pretty much out of focus because it's focused on the candle.
Welcome to Dead End Friends, the world's most professional podcast. Don't let this fancy fucking space fool you. We are so shit at this.
As you can see, like this laptop doesn't actually work properly anymore. So the fan is broken on it because a piece of the plastic broke off of the case and broke the fan. So I can only have this laptop on for about 2 hours before it overheats because there is no fan cooling it down.
I've always wondered why it was so quiet.
Well, the laptop.
Yeah, every laptop I've ever had, you're like, like for 10 minutes was it's on.
The fan just straight up does not fucking work anymore, dude.
Oh dear.
It is like, but you know what? It still functions. It still does its job, and that's fine.
It's like me. It's a little bit broken, but it still works okay.
I feel that.
It's true.
I feel that.
It's true. I'm running a fucking race on Sunday, by the way.
So gross. Is it an actual race, or is it like a fun run?
Charity race.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like race for life. You're not racing anyone.
Competitive. So, I went on a run on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I checked my Strava afterwards. I haven't ran since April.
I think I'm longer than that, to be honest, man.
Yeah, but on my second run in, 6 months?
Mm-hmm.
I have to do it in a race with other people. There's like 300 people doing this race.
Damn.
I think it's 300 people. I'm like number 300.
Right, okay.
So, I got a wee number in that.
Nice. What's it for?
It's that Moira's Run thing.
Moira's Run. Right, okay.
Yeah. I don't know the story exactly, but I believe she was a person who was unfortunately taken from us by some bad people.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
Yeah, not great. Not
like
fucking cool.
I have seen like the posters around for it and stuff, but
yeah, it's something that's happened quite a lot. But I've got to run a race. Do you know the only reason I'm running this race? It's not for charity, as much as I would love to be that person. It is because I got fat shamed. I didn't get fat shamed.
What?
My darling partner.
Uh-huh.
She's like, oh, we're going to do this race on Sunday. Do you want to do it with us? And I was like, nah, fuck that. What? I'm not doing a fucking run on a Sunday at 8:30 in the morning. Get lost. It's like, oh, we're going out for like a boozy brunch afterwards. There's going to be a couple of us. And I was like, well, I'm eating the breakfast place for a boozy brunch.
When there's food involved, I'll be there.
Yeah, and she was like, but we'll have earned it. And I was like,
oh,
aye. Oh, fucking sign me up then. She paid for it, so it's fine. I'm just going to this run. Also, I can have a Bloody Mary at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. I've never had a Bloody Mary. That's one with like hot sauce, right?
Yeah, it's like tomato juice.
I'm not in.
I think...
Like, I understand tomato is a fruit, right?
Yeah.
I understand it's a fruit.
Yeah.
It's got seeds. Fruit, right?
Is that the actual thing?
Yeah, if it's got... Well, I'm not like... I don't think that's like the only thing that makes it a fruit.
No.
Do you know what I mean? But like, usually... Like, that's what I was always told when I was younger. It's like, it's a vegetable that don't have seeds. But like, a pepper has seeds? Is a pepper a fruit as well? Like, I don't know. That's just what I was told when I was younger, so I just kind of believed it my entire life.
Yeah, you ran with it. That's fine.
You know that kind of shit that you're told when you're younger, and you're just like, yeah, that's a fact because an older person told me it.
Yeah, eat carrots. You can see in the dark.
Yeah, dude.
I stub my toe every night. Every night. Like 3
See the
a.m.
thing that you're
up for a piss.
See the thing you're stubbing your toe on?
Yeah.
Move it.
It's very heavy. And it's usually when I'm coming back into the room.
Right.
And it's the bed.
Oh, okay.
I can't move that because there's a dog and a human sleeping in it.
Get the fuck out of the way.
I need to move this. So tomato juice. It feels very, very wrong.
Yeah.
And I think it stems back from when I was a child.
Right.
So I've gone into the fridge. I've looked in the fridge and thought, ooh, carton of juice. That's obviously going to be fruity. It's going to be orange. It's going to be apple. And I picked it up and I take a big fucking swig. I was like, like instantly, what the fuck is that? Tomato juice. Because my dad's a freak. He fucking loves tomato juice.
Does he?
Yes. He's
just like out of a carton?
Fucking horrible human being. So he had this tomato juice and I thought, right, obviously that is orange. Or some sort of fruity substance.
Yeah, well, technically.
Technically it is, but not the nice kind of fruity juice that you want to drink.
Not the kind of fruity juice that you're actually...
It's not mango, pineapple, apple, or fucking orange. Right? Uh-huh. So it put me off. Forever. So as an adult, I've avoided it like the plague.
Yeah.
So I had my first ever Bloody Mary a couple of months ago. And it was a slog. It was tough.
Oh, really? You're like...
I was like... I want to enjoy this because I like everything. I love tomatoes. I love spicy things. Vodka's fucking dope. The hot sauce is the bomb. Yeah, you know?
That bomb.
So I struggled through.
Yeah.
And I got to the end of it and I was like, no, I think that is nice. But I just kept saying to myself, it's cold tomato soup. Cold tomato soup. So it's just cold tomato soup. Cold tomato soup, man. Like, just enjoy it. It's cold tomato soup. And that's what got me through. Because I had to do that with calamari as well.
With what?
Calamari,
what the
squid.
Fuck is calamari? Is that because you tried to eat an onion ring when you were a kid?
Yep. I was at it was like a kind of buffet place where I was like on holiday as a child.
Yep. You're reliving one of my memories. Right
it was like Roman style, so like in batter. Mm-hmm. And I was like, look at this delicious onion ring. I bit in it and I was like, whoa, what is that? Thought that onion is heavy off. What is the fucking deal with this?
Why is this so raw?
I was like, why is this rubbery? Like, what have you dropped in batter, my dude? Like, it was gross. But now I'm an adult and I feel like I should like those things. So
yeah, you do like fish.
I do like fish.
But squid is a push for me.
I love squid. I actually do fucking love it now. Nah. When I was in Greece, we got it loads.
That's so gross, dude. Like, I will go for like a white fish. See if a fish is too fishy, I don't want it. See if a fish is like cod, haddock. Like even salmon for me is too much. That's too much of a push for me.
You've not had it right then.
Nah, it's just bogging. Salmon is fucking bogging, right? All fish. You know what? Just the sea in general. You know what? See the sea? Just dry it up. Fuck the sea, dude.
Just pull the plug.
Just Simpson that shit, man. Get rid of the water.
No.
Right? Just fuck it, dude. Fuck it, dude.
I love swimming in the sea.
See if I can see the land and it's not far away. Cool. I'll dip a toe. I'll go in and I'll cool down if it's a hot day. I'll go in and I'll play around in the waves and have some fun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But don't even think about putting me on a fucking boat. It's going to take me away from the land. Don't even think about it.
I'm thinking about it right now.
If I can't see the goddamn land, I swear to God, I'm going to have a fucking panic attack.
When we were in Crete, we were like wading in like the shallow stuff, and there was like fish just like nibbling at us. It was fucking nuts. Like one got my toe, and I was like, "You can fuck off." Shanna just got like followed by this like one fish. So she like fell when we were on holiday. She fell when we were on holiday, and like skinned her knee like real fucking bad. And it kept going for the scab.
No!
Yeah. It's like,
give me it.
Give me that flesh.
Who many creepy fucking things in the ocean, right? I have, what's that like crazy phobia that doesn't really make any sense because I'm never going to be in deep water. There is an actual word for it where it's like thalassophobia.
Like shite bag phobia.
Aye, that's the one. That's the exact one that I'm thinking of. Shite-bagiophobia. I can't fucking do it. I cannot do it. See, I've seen too many fucking videos on the internet of just like giant ass squid and like really big fucking fish with like lights on the end of like big fucking like fishing rods and shit. Like
what they call angler fishes. Is that right?
Shit just shouldn't have tentacles. There should be no being on this earth with tentacles. Tentacles just shouldn't exist.
But they do.
They suck.
What's the thing, like, apparently we've only found, like, 5%, or, like, this, like, we've only explored 5% of the ocean.
Don't like that. What's in the other 95? Megalodon? Fucking, do you know what's good, though? Have you seen that film, Mega Shark vs. Giant Octopus?
No, but that sounds amazing.
Fire. It's so fucking funny. Super low budget. The worst CGI you've ever seen of just a giant ass shark and a giant octopus just fight.
Love it. Love it.
So good. I'm pretty sure. Is it Tara Reid that's in that one, or is she Sharknado? I think she might be in Sharknado.
She's in Sharknado because Chris Jericho's in Sharknado as well.
So is Kurt Angle. He's in Sharknado 4.
They made too many of those films.
They're all
like they really made too many of those films.
They're all amazing. I think there's actually 6, which is fucking wild.
They did bring out a film called The Meg, didn't they?
Yeah, but that was like an actual budget film, and it was also awful. Like, see, unless it's Godzilla or King Kong, big animals just aren't going to do well anymore because we don't need it. Like, back then, it was like when those kind of films were made about like the big animals, that was the imagination running rampant. We've seen it now.
Yeah.
Don't need to do it now. There's too many Godzilla films. The last good Godzilla film was the one with Matthew Broderick. In like 1997.
One that Jamiroquai did the theme for.
Yes. Nope. Let's get the fucking French guy from Leon in it.
What's his name again?
Can't remember.
French guy.
Leon the Professional with Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
That guy.
What's his name?
No idea.
Is it Leon?
No, it's... I'm sure he has a fucking super French name.
It's like Jean-Luc Picard or something. I think his name is Jean.
It might actually be Jean. See, now you've said that, I'm like,
Leon.
it actually could be Jean.
Oh, I've spelt it wrong.
Just do fucking Godzilla.
Leon. No, because he's going to be the main guy. Obviously, my phone is thinking that I'm trying to look for Leonard Cohen. Jean Reno. Jean Reno.
Yeah, dude.
He looks fucking hella French.
Like, could you find a more French man?
Nah. Gary Oldman's in that film.
Yeah, dude, he's like the bad guy. He's
Oh
creepy
my
as-
god,
he's so
Michael
creepy in that.
Badalucco as well.
Who the fuck is Michael Balalalala?
I have no idea, he's got a good name.
Michael Balalalala.
Oh my god. Willie Oneblood is I sorry, there's a man called Willie Oneblood.
Is that real? Is that a character or the guy's actual name?
What's the guy's actual name?
What the
He
fuck?
plays the character First Street Stanfield Man.
Oh, wonderful. Man, he
Oh my
really
God.
stood out in that film.
Oh, he's a reggae singer.
Oh, fucking
Ah.
hell, man.
He's hella white, like, by the way. Just in case.
What is happening, man?
Why are you alive? Willie Oneblood. Oh, born William Harbour. I'd change my name to Willie Oneblood as well.
Yeah. See, if you were going to change your name to, like, a celebrity name, if you were to become, like, an artist, what would you change it to?
Ooh, a celebrity name. If I was to become like an actual guy.
I think Gary Gordon is actually a really, really good name, because you could...
It sounds like a radio DJ.
Yeah, dude. Like, I think that is, like, a good name for, like, the public eye.
Welcome to Drive Time with Gary Gordon.
Yeah, dude, that's
You'd
fucking...
listen to that.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do Craig Jemison because everyone would say it wrong.
Yeah, you get annoyed.
I couldn't do it. Unless I was, like, Mark Rubier and, like, fucking, like...
Rebelette.
Just did my shit. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what's your name, Mark Rebelette? Like, fucking Rubier, dude.
Yeah, I don't think I could change my name.
Like, Gary Gordon's a really good name, dude.
It works.
I was actually thinking about that, like, if one of my kids decided to do it, so, like, Mac, for example, right? Like, Mac, first of all, is already a really good name, but one of his middle names is Murray. Mac Murray. I think that's a great, like, public eye name.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mac Murray. That's dope.
We're going to make that kid famous.
Just so we can be, like, just so I can say Mac Murray.
Mac Murray.
I'd love to call him Murray. Like, I would
Because-
love to, as, like, kind of, like, nickname and stuff to
Call him
Murray.
Muzz. Right, Muzz?
A wee Muzz. That's so fire, dude.
I love that.
He has
Can't
so
wait till
many
he's old
nicknames,
enough
though.
to understand what a nickname is, and I'm going to be like,
Nah,
Muzz.
he knows what nicknames are because he doesn't actually know what his real name is because we call him so many different things.
it's like the dog. like we don't call Tyke. It's like Stinky boy. I call him Stinkus.
Well, it's all like variations of
Stink.
smell.
Yeah. Piss Monster is the other one because he pees fucking everywhere.
That's not a nice one, man. But it's like, I can't remember where the joke was from, but I remember seeing this joke that was like, I remember, or like growing up, as I was growing up, my dad decided to get a dog, and then he named the dog same name as me. So anytime he'd be like, Archie, come get your dinner. Not you, the dog. And that was just like childhood trauma for his entire life.
That sounds funny.
Hilarious, man.
If you could remember where the joke was from and you did it justice, it would be better.
I can't do jokes justice. I'm not fucking funny, dude.
You're pretty funny.
Oh, thanks, man. But not in that way. I
Do you
can't
think
tell a
this would
joke.
have survived on my comedic genius alone? No. You had to be involved. I know I'm funny, but I can't like do this on my own.
Oh, I mean, well, I know you can't. I know you usually like to have like kind of like cues on where we are and stuff. Like, but you can't see it right now because of where the laptop is. So I will tell you now. Would you like to do the playlist?
Yeah,
baby.
Dead end jumps.
Dead end jumps.
This week's didn't really have a theme. I wanted to kind of start doing a theme, and then I was like, but that's a banger. So I threw myself off completely. Oh, that's not it. Whoop. There we go. Oh, I'm just seeing yours for the first time. Mine's are mainly Canadian artists.
You just follow the theme from
Yeah.
Monday.
Let's say mainly, but they're not. So the first song I put on is Bonfire Season by Gallows off of the Desolation Sounds album because it's fucking amazing. I was talking about it the other day after seeing Lights on Fire and how much I love that album.
It's so good.
Like, but it's not Gallows.
It's not.
I just wish they would change the name and do something better. Because it's an amazing album, and because it isn't a Gallows album, it got no real attention.
Yeah, nobody liked
People
it.
just wrote it. People just wrote it off completely,
But
which is
it's
fucking
so
shitty.
good.
Yeah, and the songwriting's amazing on it. Like the actual lyrics are so cool. Wade's got a lot of cool fucking ideas.
Yeah.
When I saw them live though with Wade, he put on like a Cockney accent, and that kind of bummed me out.
Did he?
Yeah, I saw them at Slam Dunk, and they came out and they did "Misery" was the first song, and you're like, "Misery fucking loves." I was like, stop. Please. And then even they did a Ramones cover as well, and he still did like the Cockney accent. And I was like, that's not you, you're from Canada. Please. So it sucks that it never got the recognition it deserves because it is a fucking amazing album.
Yeah, and
so I'm giving it now, and this is the most important thing on planet Earth.
Even the EP that they did before as well. See the one with like True Colours and stuff on it?
Oh yeah, it's like Chains
the
and stuff,
four-track?
whatever it's called.
Nah, Chains was a single before that album.
Okay.
So it was like a 4-track that they did just when we joined.
Right.
I've actually got the fucking 7-inch. It's probably one of my
Nice.
favourite 7-inches that I've got. And it's like the...
Got another 7-inch for you.
It's the one with like the army helmet in the cover.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
I fucking love that EP, man, because it's like fucking 8 minutes long.
Yeah, bonkers. But yeah, wish it got more recognition.
Mm-hmm.
The next song I put on is Lucifer's Rockin' Chair by Cancer Bats off the album Hail Destroyer. It is unreal. It's just that guitar lick at the beginning. It's so fucking good. And then like Liam Cormier, is that what you say his name? Like he doesn't have like the pure gruff voice, but he goes, yeah. I just love that he did that. And that's not how you are, man. The next song I put on is called Quamaran. It's from like a sessions called Anatolian Sessions.
Right.
So it's like a pure it's like 7 minutes long like dance song.
Alright.
But it's like heavy Middle Eastern inspired. Like
that's fire.
It's so nuts. I hadn't listened to it in ages, and it came on the bus, and I was like, "Well, that's going on."
Yeah.
And it's just, I love it so much. It reminds me of like when me and Shanna first started dating. She was like super into this song, so she put this song. Like she sent it to me, and I was like, "This is like my first toe dip into music like this."
Yeah.
And this is a great place to start because it's just so weird. Not weird. Weird's not the right word, but you know what I mean. Like it's so like left of field from what I would associate with dance music.
Yeah,
you know, like
yeah.
you put that on, and I'm imagining. You ever seen like the last Matrix movie? Like not the one that came out like last year or whatever it was. Revolution, is that what it's called?
Yeah,
the Resurrection or
the
whatever.
third one.
Yeah, the one where they finally find Zion, and like they're in the cave and they have like the weird big party.
Yeah.
Fucking put that song on. Watch that scene. It makes sense. It's nuts. It's so good. The next song I put on is Sans Soleil by Alex on Fire.
Nice.
Obviously, after seeing them, my brain is just like, yes, this is the best. But I love this song so much. It's one that I listen to quite a lot. So Wade McNeil wrote this entire song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was actually meant to be him singing it.
Mm-hmm.
But then, obviously, they started doing takes on it and it just wasn't working out. So they got like Dal to do like the main line.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that Dallas sings is like pure like reminiscent of like shitty late 90s, early 2000s like R&B.
Right.
It probably isn't, and it's never been like in his mind. But there's like I can't remember what the lyrics are like just before like the chorus. It's like it cuts off like the last like semi-quaver of like every note, you know,
right,
it just
okay.
like cuts it off, and it has like a pure like R&B feel to it, like the way that they would sing it, you know, and I love it so much. I'm like, I wonder if he did think that.
Yeah, that was in his mind.
Because it's not really like the song that they would have sang, you know, like he just thought, fuck it, like let's try something different.
Yeah, he did.
Let's be like a 90s R&B act, you know, like this is Blackstreet, you know, like I would love it if that was what it was. It's a really cool song. It's got a cool music video. It's I like it.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
It's
like,
one of the standouts from the album.
It is, and obviously that's why it was a single. But it's just like it doesn't feel like an Alexis on Fire song, but it absolutely is.
Yeah,
because it's so fucking whatever. You know, they just like, yeah, okay. You know, like, and that's why I like it. They're just like, yeah, fuck it, let's just do it. The next song I put on is Little Trouble by Better Oblivion Community Centre, which is Phoebe Bridgers and Conor Oberst and many other musicians. But those are the voices you hear.
Yeah.
I just really like this song.
You've talked about them a lot before. I listened to it on the way over.
It's just a nice wee song, isn't it?
Yeah,
like, it's really
I
good.
really liked it.
Lyrics are cool. I like the way that the voices bounce off each other.
Yeah, because Phoebe, like the Phoebe Bridgers that I know is like the kind of recent Phoebe Bridgers. Like I didn't listen to anything before like Punisher. Like, so I don't really know anything that she's done before, and she's doing like even different things with her voice in that song to what she does now, which is just fucking so class. Like, I love
this
that
one song in particular sounds like real like honky tonk country.
Yeah,
which I like a lot about it. I love the lyrics for it as well. Like, they're just so playful, even though it's quite a sad song. Like,
yeah.
They did like a I think it's called like a dream walking version of it or something,
right?
And it's quite fun. But this, like, the original, like, is just for me such a good song.
Yeah,
and it's where I would like to see them continue to go if ever they make music again. Together.
Like if they were to do more.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, I did actually have a bit of like a theme, right? So when I was younger, and I was right into like
when you were a young boy.
When I was right into my skating, and I used to watch like skate videos, and then I used to like film other like people skating and stuff. Like I used to just like my phone and whatever, like just filming like stupid tricks out in the street and stuff. Just like one of the guys would be able to do like a fucking like put their nose up on the curb and then like fake you out and all that kind of stuff. Like
do a kickflip.
I used to love all that shit.
Do a fucking kickflip.
But in my head, I was always like, if I was to make a skate video, what would be like the soundtrack?
Right.
So these five songs are like the songs that I could see being in like the soundtrack of a skate video.
I'm so fucking angry at you right now.
Why?
Because if you told me about this would be so much fun. I would have
decided-
done it too.
I decided this literally as I was picking them. I was like, because I was thinking about it for some reason. I don't know why it came in my head, but I was thinking about it. Just like, what kind of songs would I like to be on a skate video? But not just a skate video. If you were doing like a skate tour video, so you had like bits in between the skating that was like you just hanging out in a van and shit.
You're a fucking asshole. There's a really good surfing video by Volcom called Psychic Migrations, I believe it's called. And it's exactly what you're saying. So there's like, the way that they recorded it, it was like, obviously there's all the fucking cool surfing shit.
Yeah.
They had songs playing when that was on, but then it was like them like doing like weird arty shots, and they had like just soothing. I'm so mad at you. So angry.
Right, so the first one I put on is actually like a TikTok Instagram song. So this guy Piff Marty, he does songs like, it's literally just him with like his camera set up on like a tripod like this, just standing in front of a wall doing one of his songs and just kind of like dancing around. And it's so entertaining. Like, I love watching his videos. And this song, Flex, is one of the ones that was like a pure standout when I watched some of his videos. And I was like so stoked that I found it. Because I thought he was just like putting it on Instagram. But he actually has like
he's
songs
an actual
on
guy.
Spotify. And I was like, fuck yes, dude. I think he's just got like a really nice flow. And he's very like low key when he's doing it. So he's very like almost like mumbly kind of shit. And he gets like a really nice groove with it. And it's a nice wee dancey tune. Next song I put on is Kick the Sky by a band called Flowers of Evil.
What a fucking cool name.
Yeah.
Flowers of Evil.
So this would definitely be the more like, I can picture, so for Flex, that's like the kind of, if I'm picturing like a skate crew, so there's more than just one, so it's not just like different parts from different skaters, right? Flex is like the cool one. Right, so that first Piff Marty song is the cool guy who does like the good flip tricks downstairs, like the cool one. But then Kick the Sky is like the more kind of like aggressive skater who falls a lot, and that's most of what his like part is him falling because he's going for the most like outrageous grind flip out and shit. That's what I have pictured in my head for this song.
He's going for the high score combo.
Yeah,
every
exactly.
time.
Yeah, exactly. exactly. So he's
Can't
fucking,
quite nail that manual.
like skating at like 70 miles an hour. Well, any slam will show up in Hall of Meat every year. Like that's what I'm picturing for that song, because it is like dead fast. It's super distorted. Like even the vocals are super distorted. Like
Nuts.
but it's such a good song. I really, really like that song. And then the next song I put on is for like a changeover bit in between. So this is the nice swaying
This is
van
them, like,
driving through.
skating round like real slow back to the spot to wait for their turn.
So this is Humming by the band Turnover.
Nice.
Which is also just like a really nice like autumn song, because it is now autumn. It's darker nights, darker mornings. Like that album, what's the name of the album again? Peripheral Vision. That's a very like autumn album.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's a very that's what I picture, like, you know, like a shot from behind the van when they're driving through a road and all that kind of stuff. Like that's my shot in the skate video right now.
That's sweet.
And the next song I put on is a song called Duffer by Galt McDermott. I know this one song and it's a fucking banger. This is more for like, again going back to the skate video, this is more for like the guy who's like got the most style. Like, you know how you just see a skater and just like, that guy just flows.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't matter what he's doing or
It's effortless.
what they're doing, they just land and they just perfectly float away. And everything just looks so like effortless, like you said, and everything's just like moving into the next one. Like that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from this song, and that's what I could see. That's what I could hear playing over a guy like that.
Dope.
And the last song I put on is Bad Art and Weirdo Ideas by the band Beach Slang.
Nice.
Which would be more of like a kind of collaborative part of the skate vid. So there's a couple of different guys doing stuff, but then they would throw in like different like nice shots of them just like hanging out.
Drinking a beer and smoking smokes.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
Like, I just need to become like a videographer.
Yeah. Okay.
I would have loved to have done that kind of shit, but one, so fucking expensive. Two, just don't have the patience for it.
True. I guess you would though. You'd find it.
You would need to sit through, like if you're literally just filming for like 7 days straight.
Yeah.
On like a tour.
But I guess a lot of people do that like when they are traveling.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so
there'd just be like a really nice shot of like, so like I'm in the van, we're facing that way, and then the camera's like on the back of the van looking out, and it's all sped up, and they're all and the road's going like this, you know. I've pictured this too much.
Yeah, you really got into something with this, but I like that you did.
But this has been a thought I've had since I was a kid. Like I've had these like just reoccurring things, because there's even a like some Fire song. See the one that's on, the song that's on Dog's Blood that has no singing in it?
I haven't listened to that really, other than the single Dog's Blood.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know.
I
just missed it.
It's incredible.
Like the only song I know is Dog's Blood.
Vex is another song on it. It's a fucking banger. There's only 4 songs, but the last song is like an instrumental.
Nice.
And even then, I'm like, I can picture like certain shots that would happen at these part of the songs. That's all I did when I was younger. Is I played skate games and I watched skate videos, but I couldn't actually do the thing. So I was like, if I can ride my board and film people,
nice.
I don't need to do the tricks because I'm making them look good.
I reckon you could still do it. You should definitely explore that.
I ain't got time for that shit now.
You say that, but you do this once a week. So anyway,
fucking 1 hour of my week that this takes up.
Yeah, true. Anyway, this has been episode 80.
This has been episode 80 inside the wonderful, wonderful place that is Scope Spaces. Please, again, go check them out on Instagram. They will be linked on all of the things that we post. Instagram, on YouTube, on Spotify. There will be a link everywhere to go and check them out. I'm stoked.
Me too. Look at it.
I hope you enjoyed not having to look at our living rooms for an episode.
I hope you enjoyed looking at my gooch. This has been episode 8. Thank you very much for hanging out. We love you. Bye. Love you.
Love you too, man.